My God! Right, it's blinking cold over here. Flipping heck. I've never known it to be like -11, -12 in the UK, so that was fun going to work yesterday. Anyhow, this lick this week is a cool lick in the sense of it's quite simple. It's just based around the blues scale of A on shape 3, or pentatonic shape 3 with the blues note added in. You've got this, first part is easy. Second part is not so easy just because of the formation of notes and the hammer-on pull-off bar and the speed of it. But if you do like it, please consider liking, sharing, subscribing. The backing track is coming up at the end of the lesson, and you can find that on Apple Music and Spotify and stuff like that. Just search up Danny Page and you'll find my jamming tracks. Right, yes, that's it really. I'm going to leave you a lick coming up now. So that was the lick. It's simple enough. It's the speed of it and the kind of dynamic that you're trying to get from this. So the placement of the picking and the placement of your hammer on and pull offs is really important to make that dynamic and sort of phrasing come out from this one. So although it's very simple, in theory it's actually quite hard to make it sound decent. So just practice it slowly, keep it even, and you won't go far wrong, and the breakdown is coming up. It's simple enough. It's a really simple lick, but actually quite effective, don't you think? So you start with this nice vibrato on the 10th fret of the 2nd string. Now that is based around, this is all based around shape 3 of the pentatonic, but with the blues scale added in, so bringing in that 11th fret on the 1st string. So we're just using those notes, okay? Now what you're doing, first off, you've got 4 beats on the first bar and you're striking it 4 times with that vibrato. So make it as wide or as shallow as you want to, but literally get that rhythm right, strike into it quite hard. Straight into the bend from the 13th fret, full tone. And you want to try and get the vibrato on top of that as well. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the next 2 bars are where the lick really happens, if you like. So, which is that. So we've got this 10 first string, and then you're picking the 12 first string. Use fingers 1 and 2 for this, I find easiest. Then you go into the 13 on the 2nd string. So back to the 10 on the 1st string, but this time you're going to hammer on to the 11th fret and then pull off back to the 10. So that would be like, okay, so and then that next part, the second part of that section, is going to be 13 pull off to the 10 2nd string, to the 12 on the 3rd, 10 on the 2nd, 13 2nd, 12 on the 3rd again, and then finishing with the A note on that 2nd string 10th fret. So that's the root note itself. So it's all based around the A pentatonic or A blues scale, whichever way you want to look at it. So I'll play it slow for you now, and it goes like this. So 1, 2, 3, 4. At the end, thanks for getting this far. Please do consider liking, sharing, subscribing. Thanks to all my patrons that support this channel. You are all awesome, and there are so many things on that Patreon page that you may find beneficial, so please do visit it if you haven't done so already. And The jamming track's coming up in just a sec, and what was it called? The tab, there it is, the PDF tab is on my website, which is dansguitar.com. Nothing more to say as far as I know. So it's nearly Christmas, it's flipping cold over here, hence the hat and the scarf, because my shed is at 12 degrees. It's taken 2.5 hours to get from -2 up to 12 degrees. Flipping nightmare, isn't it? Right, anyway, I bid you farewell. Have a wicked week and excellent weekend, and I'll see you next week. See you later.